What up, what up, what up? Na 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 na. Got another Casty cast. And this time I am going to do a couple 2 versus 2. Been meaning to do these games for a little while now. I just haven't kind of forgot about them. So you got Alex, got this Voldemort guy. I do not know who this guy is. Might be Jose, but I'm not sure. Gaemtoss on the Protoss, and then we got Leto. So I was just talking to Leto, and he's playing LMX Tang, but I don't think it's the real Tang K. I watched one of the replays. It didn't look like it was him. So if you guys want to give it a like, give it a subscribe, appreciate it. And going to do 2 games. These guys played each other. So I think they played 3, but I'm just going to do 2. One of the games was like 2 minutes long or 3 minutes long. So we got, yes, it's Gaemtoss, and this is Leto and Gaemtoss. So typical Gaemtoss style on how he builds his gateways. He usually builds them vertically versus horizontal like this. And shout out to Illinois. We barely won, but we pulled it off. We're playing today. I'm doing this on a Sunday. Happy Sunday. I'll probably post this on Monday though. We barely won. We're probably gonna lose though. Canceled the gate right here. Alex did. So this is an interesting kind of build from the Zerg. So no choke and no speedlings, but getting a few Zerglings. Got 2 hatcheries right here. Here's a little Probido. I'm going to do a little cannon rush, it looks like. Leto's a pretty good player. Gaemtoss, pretty good player. I think Gaemtoss is 26-3 right now for SCW30, 2 versus 2. So he's only lost 3 games. So here's his cannon, and calling out some hacking. Not sure how this got saw. I'm watching too many of those saws lately. So we'll see how this one goes. You got a couple cannons right here. And let's see. Voldemort's got one sunken. Saw this. Here's that Probidobe. A little micro. Wants to save the probe. Here's your first cannon coming down. And yeah, Voldemort's going to try to snipe out this probe if he can. And doing a good job protecting this probe with these zealots right here. More zealots coming in. So I think this is going to come down, so we're going to have to build a few more sunkens. So nice job there, but we'll see if gas, yeah, already getting quick gas. Probably going to take these guys, put them on the gas. There goes the probe though. That's what happens as soon as you go over here, then all of a sudden trying to macro, you're trying to macro, then you don't micro. I'm gonna go after this right here, and gonna send these guys down. I'm gonna have to retreat. Probably gonna build a robotics here. We'll see probably another probe come in here. There's your probe. So just gonna build probably a robotics here and try to push from the back. I don't know if these zealots are really gonna be able to do too much. Just a lot of sunkens. I'm gonna be able to take out this sunken, and that probe's coming in. So let's see, he's got 150 gas, so we'll see if he just waits until he gets 200 and then he makes that robotics in here. Here's your Nexus for Gaemtoss, and he's going to start getting his gas. Here's your triple, and we'll see if that robotics, did it come down already, or is he building it over? Oh, he's going Dragoons. Okay, he's going to go Dragoons, so. And Voldemort's doing a pretty decent job. He's probably going to get that Hydros done really soon. As soon as this gas starts adding up right here. He's got 3 macro hatcheries. Trying to take out that probe. Alex was trying to snipe out that probe but wasn't able to. And here is a... We'll see if maybe this is going to turn into a robotics maybe. We'll see. No Dragoons or anything from Gaemtoss. So I'm guessing this is going to be a robotics here from Gaemtoss. Unless he's going Dragoons. Here's his robotics and Citadel. So little counter action. Dragoons are out for Leto. And They seem like they're a pretty good team, Leto and Gaemtoss. But Voldemort and Alex seem pretty good too. Even though they're Protoss Zerg, it's a lot harder matchup. And just going to bring these guys in. Going to have to stack attack. And that will save the day, I think. These cannons are going to go down. This cannon's got one more hit. And that one is down. Getting some cannons back here. And Dragoons in here. So it's not looking good for Alex. But his partner's got the Hydras den. Going to start making Hydras. He's already making Hydras. So I think Alex is going to be A-okay. Those Dragoons went down. So wasn't the best micro from Leto. Don't want to lose those Dragoons. And now the Hydras are going to start coming on out. Here's your Dragoons right here. 5 Hydras versus 2 Dragoons. Going to try to box in the Zerg. And this is probably going to have to get canceled, I'm guessing. More Hydras coming on out. So Voldemort doing a nice job here. Going to take out these Dragoons. But we got about 5 more right here. So 5 more Dragoons. But not going to be boxed in. Still getting attacked over here. So probe count for Alex is 26. So yeah, he's a lot less. These Hydras killing it over here. So Voldemort doing a pretty nice job here. Gonna have to retreat, micro these guys on up. And is he getting both upgrades as well? And gonna go run over to the Zealots and use the Zealots with the Hydras. And they should be able to beat this. And they're gonna keep trying to cannon in the middle, but they might be able to just go for the attack on bottom left. So we'll see if maybe, yeah, a couple cannons coming down for Leto. Wants to be safe. Make sure that the Hydras don't come back here and then just take out the main. So this is at least 12 Hydras. Maybe about 14 Hydras. And a couple more Hydras right here. That's another 12 or so right there. Gonna micro back and forth, take out some of these Zealots. DTs are coming. Is there an Overlord? Gonna have to pull the Overlord, so these DTs are gonna be huge. So nice move there by Gaemtoss. And these guys are just gonna start slicing. Here's your Hydras. And gonna take out some of those Zellies right there. We'll see if Dragoons start getting made. Let's see if that drop should be somewhat soon for. Yeah, here's your Templars. So gonna have about an 8-minute drop from Gaemtoss. So pretty quick tech. Here's some gateways right here by Leto, trying to wall this off in case the Hydras did try to come from the back. And the Zerg is slowly getting bigger and bigger. So Voldemort point at 300 APM. And now they're gonna try to box in bottom left. So I like this move from the Protoss and Zerg. The only thing is that drop should be, hopefully I didn't miss it. I don't think I missed it. I don't know where that drop, here it is. Okay. So there's your, and 3 Templars in there. So I think he's waiting for Storm to upgrade. I'll go back to that fight. But this is going to get walled off. Need to get some Templars in here to help out. Those upgrades should be close to getting done. Let's see. Yeah, almost done. So Voldemort doing a nice job. I don't know who Voldemort is, but pretty solid Zerg. Here's your droppity drop. And you can just leave this here. So drop. And then there's your storm. It's going to be 3 storms. And going to get all of the Protoss, dropping all the way down to 23 probes. But they are able to box in, or try to box in. They could maybe just go straight for the attack on Gaemtoss and win this. This is a lot of Hydras. I think Alex needs to get speed. Yeah, he is getting speed. Here's your attack. Got the Zealots. I don't see any. I'm not seeing any Templars here, so. And these Hydras got upgrades, so, and no upgrades for Gaemtoss. Trying to micro these little Zealots back. And yeah, they should just go straight for the attack on Gaemtoss, I think. Try to win this one right now, because the Zerg is kind of big. Got his lair up, going to be getting his second upgrades. But they're going to go for the attack on Leto, and that might be the wrong move, because there's just too many cannons here. Gonna retreat. And these Templars are going to be huge. A couple cannons coming down from Gaemtoss. He's got a pretty big base. 116 supply. Here's your attack. So once they wall this in, then they're going to have to go for the straight attack on, I think, Gaemtoss. I mean, they should try to. But it looks like Voldemort just keeps attacking and then retreating, attacking, retreating. His Zerg is pretty darn good here. Nice little micro. These Templars doing some damage. having those upgrades helps a lot. Here's your attack. Gonna try to take this out. I haven't seen a drop in a little bit from Gaemtoss. So this is gonna survive. So they're gonna be able to continue to contain the bottom left here. And here is your drop from Gaemtoss. I think Leto needs to start getting, he needs to get a robotics facility and start getting a drop. He's got the gas for it. If you have 600 to 700 gas, you just got to get that robotics facility because it only costs 200 minerals. And then if you just use that 200 gas, if you got plenty of gas, it's a no-brainer. And Overlord speed, and here's your lurkers getting made from Voldemort. Doesn't really have any drop defense. He's just trying to all-out mass right now. And here comes an attack. They're just going to keep trying to bust out right here. But I don't think they're going to be able to bust this. Here's a Templar. Nice storm on all of the... Ooh, the nice storm on... Oh, and there's a drop down here. Ooh, I think he was just too occupied, and now he's going to see it and going to go for the drop. Voldemort's not moving. He's not going to see it. He's going to get all of his drones, and that is going to be huge. And here's your lurkers right here. Going to burrow these guys up. More cannons coming down. I think that Alex needs to get some drops. Need to drop as the only Protoss on your team. And I don't even know if Voldemort knows that he lost all of his drones. He is making this drone, so he does. He's just put all of his drones, even the ones on gas, onto his minerals. We'll probably see another drop come from Gaemtoss pretty soon. Here's your observer. Getting another robotics facility. And completely walling in the Protoss. Here's an Overlord getting that vision. Now they might go for the attack. We'll see if maybe they go for the attack on Alex. I think that Leto's just going to have to get a bunch of robotics facilities and then go for a massive drop. He should just drop all Reavers. It looks like Gaemtoss might go for the attack. He's basically maxed out. So he's got observers as well. Here's a little Zergling. But it looks like they're going to try to break this out, but I don't think they're going to be able to. I think they just need to try to... I think that Leto just needs to try to get... a bunch of robotics and go for a huge drop. Here's your... These guys got spotted out by the Overlord. Here's your attack. Look at all these cannons. And gonna micro these guys on over. And Leto telling his partner 1 second. He needs observers. There is an observer right here though. And these guys are gonna go into the corner and die. Or not. Maybe they got that 1-1 upgrade that's huge. So see if he's getting 2-2. He's getting 2-2 as well. So if you can get 2-2 upgrades, that's going to be huge. Looks like they might go straight for the attack on Gaemtoss right now. Nice storm coming down. That's going to be huge. Going to have to micro this. And these lurkers are just containing over here. And they might be able to try to bust Gaemtoss here. Alex needs to just keep mass producing. He's at 120 supply. Gaemtoss is at 138. And see if any upgrades. 001 upgrades. Yeah, here's Leto getting all those robotics facilities. I haven't seen him go for a drop in a little while. Or I haven't seen him go for a drop at all. Here's your attack, but no way going to be able to bust this out. Trying to send in the units. They need an Overlord or an Observer. Here's your Overlord to spot out and help out with the DTs. Good change in units from Gaemtoss right there. Some cannons coming down right here. And they're slowly working their way in here. Alex is going to keep pumping the Zerg. Keep pumping the Hydra. Sending in the Hydra Zerglings. Nice storm coming down. This is not looking good for Gaemtoss or Leto right here. Gotta move this Overlord a little bit closer. This DT's doing some work. This is, and 2-2 should be done, or almost. And Voldemort gonna talk smack, saying easy peasy wheezy F baby. Reaver gonna get a lot of kills right there. And here's a drop coming on Voldemort though, and he's gonna lose a lot of his drones. Nice storm right there. This guy has another. That guy could have stormed again. But this is not over yet. Leto is basically maxed out. He's got a full base, and he's probably just going to go for a bunch of Reaver drops. So let's see if that 2-2 finished up. There's your 2-2. That's huge. They're just going to keep trying to attack on Gaemtoss here. A couple of Reavers. These Reavers are going to be massive. Here's another droppity drop. 2 Templars in there. That's going to be an easy storm. Not even going to see it. And lose all of the drones right there. So now down to 3 drones. And they're trying to bust through, but these Reavers are saving the day. 1-1-1 upgrades for Alex. Alex needs to drop. I'm a little upset that he didn't get any drops. Didn't try to drop. If he dropped Gaemtoss, Gaemtoss would be absolutely broke. Leto's slowly moving out using those Reavers. And there is the leave. So Voldemort going to leave. I think that yeah, Gaemtoss is mad. Does not like Voldemort. Doesn't know who he is, but I think that Alex was the weak link there. He needs to try to go for drops more. But we'll go to the other game. This is one of my favorite 2 versus 2. It is my favorite 2 versus 2 matchup. Protoss Terran versus Protoss Zerg. And we will see Gaemtoss on the Terran. And Voldemort could be on the Zerg again, I think. So this will be a fun one. So we'll see how they play this one. So you got Voldemort, Gaemtoss, got Alex bottom left. So they're going to be really close. We'll see if they yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking. So both the Protoss and Terran are pretty far. Thought I slowed it down. There we go. And going to start building cannons in the middle. So going to build cannons right here, and then for his partner, and then the Zerg. Looks like the Zerg's going for a quick pool, but then he's just going to go for probably 4 hatcheries, 4 or 5 hatcheries, because there's going to be cannons up here to defend him. He's not really going to need to get any defense. So he's going to get the Zerglings though, 6 Zerglings, do a little harass, and then there's your forge, there's your gateway. Gonna probably build a pylon like right here, I would say. I think it'd be about right there is a good spot. Looks like it's gonna go right there though. Don't want to build it too far up, because you want to make sure that they can't just run zealots through over here or units through over here. But we'll see. Maybe Gaemtoss will try to get firebats and run those past. So we'll see. Here's your first cannon. So this cannon's gonna kind of be able to defend. Getting that cannon out here. So interesting cannon placement from Alex. Here's that pylon. Gonna get the Scouty Scout off. So now they know they're gonna see those Zerglings right there. And they're gonna see all of these cannons in the middle. Here's your 4 gateways for Leto. And Zerglings coming in, gonna do some harassing action. So, and here's your 3 hatcheries. We'll see if a 4th one comes down. And if I was Voldemort, I would have just maybe left 1 Zergling over here just for later. Save it for later. A now and later. So you can get a little bit scout off or sneak it in. Gonna take 1 probe, take 2 probes. And gonna make Leto have to spread his probodubs right there. Here's your Marines. Gonna spot this out. Not gonna really be able to do anything. These guys might actually die with this cannon. Nice little micro from Gaemtoss. We'll see if Gaemtoss goes right into a factory, or if he's gonna go. He's got an academy on the way. So gonna just make sure that it can't really push out. He might be able to take out little micro. Beautiful micro from. Ooh, lost 1 Marine, but it was a nice micro right there from Gaemtoss. The single Marine micro right there. The only problem with this kind of doing this is you don't really have much of a base. Your base is basically in the middle. And it looks like they paused. And Not sure. Here's your 2 gas. So only going to go with 3. We'll see if maybe Voldemort goes with Lurkers or if he goes Hydras. Here's your Nexus for Alex. He's got some Zealots in here. A little attack action. Nice little micro from Gaemtoss. Here's Gaemtoss's factory. And looks like he might be getting a command center. He's got the money for it. We'll see if he makes that into a command center right now. So he is going to get a command center. Here's your Nexus for Leto. He's got his gas, Forge, and Cyber. And now they're going to box in, completely box in top right. So I think that if I was Gaemtoss, I would start getting somewhat defensive. Get a couple bunkers. He does have some Marines and medics here. But got to be worried that Hydras could come out soon. And there's going to be a decent amount of Zealots in the middle from Alex. So he's got, what is that, 7 Zealots right there. There's a cannon coming down. He's going to keep, there's another Zealot. So he's got, yeah, 7 Zealots. He's just going to keep making those Zealots right there. Here's that factory. And yeah, I got to start walling this off. Maybe get a, yeah, maybe get a bunker. Here's your triple. Sending this Overlord over. Get a little scouty scout off. Here's a cannon. And the Protoss is going to need to, here's a little attack. Gonna scout this out. See exactly what the Terran is up to. But yeah, Gaemtoss has to be careful not to get 2 versus 1 here. He's gonna have to get an engineering bay for Lurkers. Let's see if Lurkers is getting upgraded, getting some Hydras right now. There's your Queen's Nest. So might just transition into really quick Defilers. Or he could maybe even just get Overlord transport. Pick up a Lurker. Here's an attack. Moving on out. Yeah, needs to go back. Voldemort telling his partner, move back, move back. Don't want to lose those guys. Sending these Zerglings out. Make sure there's no Expo. Some more cannons coming down. And gonna build an engineering base. Scan came down. So scan the tech of the Zerg. Gonna see that that's probably Lurkers. And here's your starport. We'll probably see a science facility pretty soon into a science vessel. Zerglings on the side. Supply is, they're all at about 50 to 60 right now. And yeah, this Zerg player is pretty good. I like this guy's Zerg. Here's your Lurkers right here. And gonna get a Spire. And here's your first tank. Siege is done. So he's gonna start pushing this right here. Gonna take out that Zealot. And needs to be careful. Losing a couple of those Marines right there. That guy's gonna go a little bit too far. Building the turret. So I like the turret. But these Lurkers should be, did he cancel them? Or are they out? Oh, here they are. Here's your Lurkers. And this is all going to go down. Ooh, the scan did happen. So that was nice. And going to run those guys back. But did kill the SCV. And looks like they might go for the attack right here. Tried to snipe out that Lurker. He got one of them. Couldn't get the other one. And this is why you got to be extra careful as a Terran player. Because this Zerg, here's a drop. Trying to drop in here. Getting some Lurkers made on the side. Gonna have to micro these guys. No speed. And already has a hive. So microing all the way back to these Sunkens. We'll see if Reavers get made. Looks like just all shuttles right now for now. Here's your Lurkers. Gonna run in here. But this should be defended pretty easily. Just gonna put those guys right there. Maybe take out a depot. But I don't see a Defiler Mound. There's your Defiler Mound. And that's going to be huge. And you got a little minor attack. Let's see if there's any tech going with Dragoons for Alex over here. Really nice vision. You can see really nice vision for Team Red right now. And drops should be coming from Leto. So he should be having drops pretty soon. And speed needs to be getting done soon. Speed's a little bit late for Alex. Here's your tanks. I think that Gaemtoss needs to kind of defend a little bit his front. Because He knows he's most likely going to be getting attacked pretty soon. So, here's your fire bats. Vessel on the way. Don't want to miss a droppity drop. And I think that's exactly what Leto's doing. He's going for a huge, going to get a lot of units and just get a lot of units and then just try to maybe drop in here, or he can just drop them out here to help out his partner. And here is your no robotics facility. Alex needs to kind of do better at dropping, because he's just going all mass, and he has the gas to get robotics facilities. Here's your droppity drop. Alex is going to call it out. There's 2 Templars in here. 9-minute drop. Pulling the drones, and there's 1 storm, 2 storms. So nice job there by Leto. And here's your defilers. So Voldemort just going to start moving on out. We'll see if he goes straight for the attack on the Zerg or on the Terran here. So nice little drop. And supply for Alex 102, Gaemtoss 114. Leto slowly building up. We'll see if he's got another drop coming anytime soon. Gonna get rid of some of those drop ships. And another drop coming in here. Is it gonna get sniped out? There's 4 Templars in here. That's what I like to see. And this one's gonna get through. 1 Templar dies. Gonna get 1 storm off. 2 storms. 3 storms. So now Voldemort at 23 drones, but he still has 91 supply. I think they're gonna go for the attack though. Actually, they're gonna box in and maybe go for the attack on the Protoss, which would be an interesting move. Alex needs to be more careful with his units though. And here's your attack. Gonna put the defiler or the swarm up. Use the defiler. He's got the Zerglings. There's your first swarm. And I think Gaemtoss is trying to snipe those out. Is this a drop? Another drop over there. Look at all of these swarms. And the Zerglings are actually dying because there's some fire bats in there. So good job there by Gaemtoss. And here is your drop right here. And that's probably going to go all the way around. And that's the one thing is Alex needs to go for drops. If you can drop one of these guys, that'd be huge. We're trying to go. Look at all these lurkers. This is huge. These lurkers are going to beast. And they are slowly working their way in. Is this a drop? I think this is a drop on Alex. He's not seeing it. He's going to lose all of his probes. But look at all of these lurkers. Voldemort is pretty darn good with his Zerg on 2 versus 2. And this is not looking good for Gaemtoss. Telling his partner to enter. He's going to go after the SCVs. Nice little wall off just in time. And I don't know how Voldemort is able to just mass produce this much. I'm going to move in some more lurkers. And now he's going to talk the smack. Don't know who he is. Sounds like maybe Dingo or Jose, but I don't know who he is. And that's why as the Terran player you got to be extra careful. And Gaemtoss going to call the GG. His partner had some units I think that were going to get dropped in here, so he maybe could have survived. Here's some cannons right here, so nice job there by Alex. So I think the total score that these guys played 3 games, and Gaemtoss and Leto won 2, so they went 2-1. But that other game was about 3 or 4 minutes long, so I'm not going to do that one. So good games right there. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.